can change. If a person is willing to change and they want to change, they will. Change is growth. You shouldn't ever want to stay stagnant or too complacent in your life. You should always be looking for the next elevation, the next level. You never want to get so complacent in your life, no matter what your age, gender, ethnicity is, your religious background. None of that matters. You should never want to be so complacent in your life where you just settle and you take life for whatever it is. Whatever it gives you, you just take it for it. If you grew up in poverty, you just gonna stay in poverty. If you grew up rich, you just gonna, hey, I'm just gonna stay mediocre rich. You should always want more. You should always want to enhance. If you have generational curses, you should never just want to stay with those curses and just let them happen. You should always want to find a way out of that. Change is good. But you have to want that change. You have to want that growth. You can't have change without growth. You can't have growth without change. They go hand in hand. See, today, I need each of you to understand. Everybody who watches this video, shares this video, whatever you do with this video, I need you to understand that once you change you, everything around you starts to change. The people you interact with start to change. The type of jobs you go out for start to change. The type of homes you want to live in start to change. The cars you want to drive, where you invest your money, how you spend your time, who you spend your time with, who you decide to be in a relationship with, your standards. Everything starts to change. But see, it's going to start with you. Because what's going to change about you is your mental. How you think is where change starts. Your thought process of positive, negative, good, bad, seeing the silver lining. All of that starts to change once you have understood that, you know what, I need to change some things in my life because I'm not getting anywhere right now. I'm very stagnant. Nothing's moving. People around me are moving. People around me are progressing, but I'm not. There's something I'm not doing right. Once you figure out that you have to grow mentally, emotionally, spiritually, hell, even physically, going to the gym. Once you grasp that concept of it's okay to grow, it's okay to change, and it can be for the best, now you're getting somewhere. Now you're getting somewhere. That's the path that you want to continue to go down. Now, don't get me wrong, change is not always easy. By no means. Change by far takes work. It takes discipline. It takes dedication. Because it's your life. If you have been accustomed to doing things a certain way and now you're trying to change them, yes, it is going to take discipline. It's like training a dog, training your hair to be a certain way. It takes time, patience, dedication, discipline. It's not just going to, you wake up the next morning and poof, everything I want to change is done and I didn't have to lift a finger to do it. No, you want to put some work in. You're going to have to remove some people. You're going to have to add some people. You're going to have to really think about a lot of things before you say them, before you do them. And see, that's going to be the part that trips a lot of people up, is the removing people and thinking before they act. Because a lot of you are so wrapped around the group of people that you deal with that you don't realize that some of them people are toxic. Some of them people are so toxic that you've become blind to it because it's normality to you. Some of those people not going anywhere and you quite frankly don't care because that's your homie, that's your homegirl, that's your cousin, that's whoever they are to you. They've been around for you when nobody else was there. That's because y'all was in the same place in your life. And now it's time for you to grow and elevate. Nobody's saying that you can't try to bring them with you, but if you see that they're still not willing to grow and elevate with you, that means one or two things. Either they don't want to change or they're not ready to change. Everybody's path and timing to change and grow is at their own time. You can't force it to happen. It has to happen on its own. It has to manifest within that individual on their own timing. So don't take it personal if your best friend for 20 years is not on the same page as you. Y'all are growing at different rates. Now, don't be surprised if that 20-year friendship ends up slowly drifting apart, because y'all are going in two separate directions in y'all life. It's not to say that you don't love them. It's not to say that you don't care about them. It's not to say that you don't wish them the best. It's just simply to say that you are on your path and on your road to success, and they're on their path and their road to hopefully success and whatever it is that they want to do in their life. But right now, it has come time for y'all to part ways. That is okay. That does not make you better than them. That does not make them less than you. That just lets you see that you are growing. It is your time, your season to grow, to change. Accept it. Embrace it. Because who is meant to be and what is meant to be will be. When you're ready for it, it will be. If it is meant for them to stay in your life, they will stay and support whatever it is that you're doing, and understand that you're not moving funny, you're just growing. I put a post up on Twitter the other day and I said, changes doesn't change you, but it changes the people around you. And that means whether the people that's around you, they grow with you, or the people around you, they change out for people who are moving like you're moving. Maybe you'll end up on a road to success with people who are doing just what you're doing. They're moving how you moving. Maybe you'll end up on a road to success that people who already been where you at and can help you get even further than where you at. See, once you accept what it is you're trying to do, where it is you're trying to go, and you have a game plan to get there, you're on the right path. Now, once again, it ain't gonna be easy. And it may be confusing as hell. It may be so confusing in the beginning because it's not gonna make sense. You gonna start thinking differently. It's like, I don't know. I don't really want to do this no more. I don't know. This just don't feel right no more. It's that little spark in you that's waking up. That's saying, all right, man, it's time to do something different in life. It's time to close that chapter and start a new one. And that's okay. Change is okay. I promise you. To be a better person, you have to be willing to grow. To be a better friend, to be a better spouse, to be a better daughter, to be a better son, to be a better a parent, to be a better colleague, to be a better supervisor, to be better at anything, you have to be willing to grow. You have to be willing to cut certain ties with certain people. You have to be willing to add in extra, to take advice, to listen. You have to listen when you're growing. You have to be able to soak all that information in and embrace whatever you're being taught. God's not going to put you into a new chapter in your life when He know you ain't ready. He's not going to tell you to move when He know you ain't ready. See, whatever your spiritual journey is, whatever your religious background is, whether you have one or not, there is something in you, that little voice in the back of your head, that spark inside that tells you, you know what? Something got to change. Something, I got to do more. I got to be better. I got to move. Listen to it. Listen to it. Don't move before it. Don't try to overcrowd it. Don't try to dilute it. Because it's going to get louder and louder and louder. It is okay to grow, to change, to be a better version of you, to be the best version of you. And those around you will understand that. It is okay. If nobody else has told you that today, I'm here to tell you it's okay. I'm going to leave y'all with a quote from George Bernard Shaw, who states, "Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything." Let me say it one more time. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their mind can't change anything. I told y'all at the beginning of this video, change starts here. If you can't change your mindset and your thoughts, you will never be able to change anything. It's your girl, Miche, man. I appreciate y'all as always. Y'all have a great and blessed day.